Women Empowerment and Social Welfare Schemes in India and Kerala. CAS Officer, Junior Time Scale, Training Stream 1 General Studies 2, Economy and Social Development. Women Empowerment refers to the process of increasing the capacity of women to make choices and transform those choices into desired actions and outcomes. In India, women's empowerment is seen as a crucial component of inclusive development and social justice. It encompasses economic, political, educational, and health-related dimensions. To this end, both the union and state governments, particularly Kerala, have introduced numerous social welfare schemes targeting women's well-being, dignity, and self-reliance. 5 dimensions of women empowerment: economic empowerment, enhancing women's participation in the workforce, access to skill training, credit, entrepreneurship, and financial independence, support for women in agriculture, micro-enterprises, and cooperatives, educational empowerment, focus on universal enrollment, reducing dropout rates, and promoting higher education among girls, scholarship schemes in residential schools for girls from marginalized communities, health and nutrition, maternal and child health programs, reproductive rights, menstrual health awareness, and nutritional support, prevention of female feticide and anemia, political empowerment, 33% reservation for women in local self-governance under the 73rd and 74th Amendments, encouragement for women in political parties and legislative assemblies, legal empowerment, protection under laws such as the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005, Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, Sexual Harassment at Workplace Act 2013, etc. 2. Key national schemes for women empowerment: Betty Bachao, Betty Padhao 2015. Objective: prevent female feticide, ensure survival and education of the girl child. Focus on changing societal attitudes and improving child sex ratio. Pradhan Mantri Matru Bandhana Yojana (PMMBY). A maternity benefit scheme offering Rs. 5,000 for the first child to ensure proper nutrition and health of mother and child. Ujjwala Yojana provides free LPG connections to women below poverty line, aiming at reducing indoor air pollution and improving health. Mahila Shakti Kendra provides one-stop convergence support services for women empowerment at the village level. Working women hostels, Swadhar Bray, STEP support to training and employment program, and national crash scheme and other initiatives promoting safety, livelihood, and dignity of women. Nari Shakti Puraskar and Sri Shakti Puraskar to recognize achievements of women. 3. Women-centered welfare and empowerment in Kerala. Kerala is a leader in women's empowerment, showing superior indicators in literacy, life expectancy, and maternal health, and fostering gender development through proactive policies and grassroots movements. 1. Kudambashri Mission 1998. Flagship poverty eradication and women empowerment program of Kerala. Comprises a network of neighborhood groups, NHGs, managed by women. Promotes microfinance, collective farming, entrepreneurship, and social development. Widely regarded as one of the largest and most successful women's self-help networks in Asia. 2. Gender budgeting and gender parks. Kerala introduced gender budgeting in 2008 to allocate funds with a gender perspective. Gender parks, a first-of-its-kind initiative in Kori Code, promote research, innovation, and entrepreneurship among women. 3. Chi Taxi and Pink Police Patrol. Chi Taxi, an all-women taxi service ensuring income and safety for women drivers and passengers. Pink Police Patrol, law enforcement unit for women's safety in public spaces. 4. Social welfare pensions and protection. Elderly women, widows, single mothers, and differently abled women receive welfare pensions. Nearby project ensures support for victims of gender-based violence. IV. Challenges to women empowerment, patriarchal mindset, and cultural resistance to gender equality. Low female labor force participation rate (LFPR), especially in urban areas. Violence against women, domestic abuse, trafficking, and workplace harassment. Digital divide and underrepresentation in leadership roles. Persistent gender pay gap and lack of asset ownership. Despite progressive legal frameworks and schemes, deep-rooted structural inequalities continue to hinder the full empowerment of women. Be path forward. Strengthening gender-sensitive governance and ensuring gender audits of public services. Promotion of STEM education, digital literacy, and leadership training among girls. Expand women-led cooperatives and MSMEs with easier access to finance. Enhance social protection nets for widows, victims of violence, and the informal workforce. Invest in childcare and support infrastructure to facilitate women's participation in the workforce. Previous year questions. Discuss the role of Kudambashri in promoting women empowerment in Kerala. Answer. Kudambashri has empowered women through microfinance, self-employment, and community participation, creating a social safety net and leadership platform for women. CAS 2022. What are the major initiatives taken by the government of India to improve the status of women in society? Answer. Schemes like Betty Bachao, Betty Padhao, Ujjwala Yojana, PMMBY, and Mahila Shakti Kendra address education, health, safety, and economic inclusion of women. CAS 2020. Explain the significance of gender budgeting in promoting gender equality. Answer. Gender budgeting ensures allocation of public funds to address gender gaps in education, employment, health, and safety, promoting inclusive development. CAS 2019. Let me know when you're ready for the next lecture. I'm ready to continue your preparation. You said disaster management. Role and function of Kerala Planning Board. Achievements of Kerala in health sector policies, programs, and initiatives and impacts. ChatGPT said. Disaster management. Kerala Planning Board and health sector achievements. CAS Officer, Junior Time Scale, Training Stream 1 General Studies 2, Economy and Planning. By disaster management in India and Kerala. Disaster management refers to the systematic process of preparing for, responding to, and recovering from disasters, both natural and man-made. In India, it is governed by the Disaster Management Act 2005, which established the National Disaster Management Authority (NDMA) and corresponding state and district authorities. Phases of disaster management. Mitigation, minimizing the impact of disasters. Preparedness, planning and readiness to face disasters. Response, immediate action during disasters. Recovery, long-term restoration and rehabilitation. Kerala's disaster management approach. Kerala, owing to its geographical features and high population density, is vulnerable to floods, landslides, cyclones, coastal erosion, epidemics, and recently pandemics. Key institutions. Kerala State Disaster Management Authority (KSDMA), the apex body responsible for formulating disaster response strategies. State Emergency Operations Center (SEOC) coordinates real-time response efforts. District Disaster Management Authorities (DDMAs) led by district collectors. Recent disasters and responses. 2018 and 2019 floods marked as the most devastating in a century. The state adopted real-time flood monitoring, reservoir management, and community-based warning systems. COVID-19 pandemic. Kerala was globally recognized for early detection, contact tracing, decentralized response, and communications through triads. Innovations. Operation Break the Chain for COVID. Flood early warning system (FEWS) by KSDMA. Rebuild Kerala Initiative (RKI) proposed disaster sustainable infrastructure. Community role, local self-governance, Kudambashri units, and volunteers like Arogyas Center were instrumental in rescue, relief, and rehabilitation. 2. Role and function of Kerala State Planning Board (KSPB). The Kerala State Planning Board, constituted in 1967, is a statutory advisory body that aids in the formulation and implementation of the state's economic planning. It is guided by the principles of inclusive growth, decentralization, and sustainable development. Core functions. Formulation of 5-year plans and annual plans for the state. Evaluation of development schemes and implementation strategies. Advising on resource allocation, priorities, and interdepartmental coordination. Promoting research, innovation, and gender and environmental budgeting. Assisting in the People's Plan campaign and promoting participatory planning through local bodies. Major initiatives. People's Plan campaign 1996-2002, a pioneering effort in decentralized planning with 35 to 40% plan funds devolved to local governments. Rebuild Kerala Initiative. In the aftermath of the 2018 floods, it coordinated the rebuilding of public infrastructure with climate resilience. Integrated planning for livelihood development, green energy, and inclusive innovation. Collaborations. Works with UNDP, World Bank, and gives on resilience, climate, and sustainable development. 3. Achievements of Kerala in health sector, policies, programs, and impacts. Kerala's health model is often described as public health success, marked by low infant and maternal mortality, high life expectancy, and robust disease surveillance. Key health indicators. IMR infant mortality rate 6 as per NFHS 5 versus India's average of 28. MMR maternal mortality ratio among the lowest in India. Life expectancy 75.2 years, highest in the country. Immunization rate over 95% for most vaccines. Major health policies and programs. Kerala Health Policy 2019. Focus on universal primary care, lifestyle diseases, mental health, and elderly care. Integrated use of allopathy, Ayurveda, and homeopathy. Promotion of medical tourism and digital health. Ardra mission. Transformation of PHCs into family health centers (FHCs). Offers lab services, consultations, and lifestyle disease patients and disease clinics. Shift from treatment to preventive and promoted health. Nava Kerala mission. Health is a pillar alongside education, housing, and agriculture. Promotes holistic and integrated social development. State health insurance. Karna Arogya Suraksha Padhati (KASP) aligned with Ayushman Bharat. Covers over 20 lakh families for tertiary healthcare. Mental health policy first in India. District mental health programs and community rehabilitation centers. Public health category, e-health project, and mobile medical units enhance outreach. Impacts. High public confidence in government healthcare. Effective handling of COVID-19 and Nipah outbreaks. Recognition by WHO and UNDP for public health governance. Significant progress in tackling non-communicable diseases, NCDs, and aging-related health issues. Previous year questions. Discuss the unique features of Kerala's disaster management system and how it contributed during the 2018 floods. Answer. Kerala's decentralized governance, real-time monitoring, community involvement, and effective coordination through KSDMA helped minimize casualties and rebuild infrastructure sustainably. CAS 2019. What are the major roles of the Kerala State Planning Board in the state's economic and social planning? Answer. The planning board formulates plans, evaluates schemes, promotes decentralized governance, and coordinates multi-sectoral development with a focus on inclusivity and sustainability. CAS 2020. Explain the achievements of Kerala in the health sector and the factors contributing to its success. In the health sector and the factors contributing to its success. Answer. Kerala achieved low IMR, MMR, high life expectancy, and universal access through ARDRM, KASP, FHCs, public investment, and community participation, making it a model for India. CAS 2022. Let me know if you'd like the next topic. I'm ready to continue with your next lecture. You. Achievements of Kerala in education sector, policies, programs, initiatives, and impacts. ChatGPT said. Achievements of Kerala in education sector, policies, programs, initiatives, and impacts. CAS officer, junior time scale trainee, stream 1 general studies 2. In the education sector, policies, programs, initiatives, and impacts. CAS officer, junior time scale trainee, stream 1 general studies 2. Kerala is often hailed as the educational model of India due to its remarkable progress in literacy, school enrollment, gender parity, and public education infrastructure. The state has successfully built a people-centric, inclusive, and equitable education system rooted in progressive state policies, community involvement, and sustained investment in public education. The high literacy rate, 96.2%, near universal school enrollment, and low dropout rates are clear indicators of its success. High policy framework and constitutional foundation. Kerala's achievements in education are grounded in both national directives and state-specific innovations. The right to education is constitutionally guaranteed under Article 21A. The state began reforming its education system soon after independence, with a focus on public provisioning, social justice, and decentralized governance. Key policies. Kerala education rules structured and regularized the academic framework from pre-primary to high school level. Kerala State Education Policy (KSEP) revised periodically promotes inclusivity, digital education, and quality enhancement. Right of Children Free and Compulsory Education Act (RTE) 2009 implemented effectively in Kerala with 100% enrollment in the 6 to 14 age group. Focus on public education system. Unlike other states where private schools dominate, over 70% of students in Kerala study in government-rated schools. 2. Major programs and initiatives. 1. Total Literacy Campaign 1990. Kerala became the first Indian state to achieve total literacy in 1991 through the Kerala State Literacy Mission Authority (KSLMA). The campaign focused on adult education, female literacy, and literacy for the marginalized. 2. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan (SSA) and Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan (RMSA) effectively implemented in Kerala to ensure universal elementary and secondary education. Infrastructure improvement, teacher training, ICT labs, and remedial classes were key features. 3. Public Education Rejuvenation Mission 2017, a flagship initiative aimed at reviving the quality of government schools. Renovation of classrooms, installation of smart boards, internet access, libraries, science labs, and playgrounds. Encourage enrollment in government schools and reverse migration to private schools. 4. High-tech school project. Heart of Kerala infrastructure and technology for education height. Transform classrooms into smart classrooms with multimedia content, laptops, projectors, and ICT-enabled pedagogy. Over 45,000 classrooms upgraded, covering classes 8 to 12. 5. Samagara Shiksha since 2018, integrated approach combining SSA, RMSA, and teacher education. Focus on foundational literacy, inclusive education, and vocational training. 6. Digital University Kerala and Knowledge Economy Mission, promote higher education, research, and skill development through digital platforms and global collaborations. Link education to employment by skilled graduates for emerging sectors like AI, data science, and digital marketing. 3. Higher education and technical education. Kerala has 14 universities, numerous colleges, engineering institutions, and a high gross enrollment ratio (GER) in higher education above 35%. Expansion of professional courses and community colleges under Kerala State Higher Education Council. Initiatives such as Additional Skill Acquisition Program (ASAP) aim to bridge the skill gap and increase employability. IB, inclusive and equitable education. Free uniforms, textbooks, midday meals, transportation, and special education support for differently abled children. High female literacy, over 92%, near gender parity and enrollment and female representation in higher education. Programs to support tribal, coastal, and marginalized communities, including multi-grade learning centers, mobile schools, and bridge courses. The impacts and achievements literacy. Kerala ranks first in India with 96.2% literacy rate. Elder literacy and digital literacy programs maintain lifelong learning goals. Universal education. Over 99% net enrollment ratio at primary level. Dropout rate is near zero at primary level and below 1% in upper primary and secondary levels. Digital learning. Pioneered in online education during COVID through First Bell initiative on Kite Victor's channel. Kerala was among the first states to ensure continuity of education during lockdowns. Educational equity. Achieve gender parity, improved access for marginalized sections, and integrated vocational and life skill training in the curriculum. Global recognition. Kerala's education model is frequently studied internationally as a benchmark for social development and human capital formation. Challenges ahead. Quality versus quantity. Need to shift from access to quality enhancement in pedagogy and curriculum. Employment linkages. Despite high educational attainment, Kerala faces unemployment among educated youth, necessitating industry-linked skill development. Private coaching dependence. The rise of coaching centers for competitive exams reflects gaps in school-based exam readiness. Mental health in schools. Increasing exam stress and student anxiety requires urgent focus. Previous year questions. Explain the significance of the public education rejuvenation campaign in improving the quality of school education in Kerala. Answer. The campaign upgraded infrastructure, introduced ICT tools, and improved public confidence in government schools, reversing enrollment decline and reducing dropout rates. CAS 2020. What are the major factors responsible for the educational development in Kerala? Answer. Political will, community participation, sustained public investment, social reform movements, and decentralized planning have made education accessible and equitable in Kerala. CAS 2019. Discuss the role of digital learning initiatives in Kerala's school education sector. Answer. Initiatives like the high-tech school project and First Bell during COVID-19 ensured continuity in education, bridging the digital divide and modernizing pedagogy. CAS 2022. Let me know when you're ready to continue with the next topic. I'm fully prepared to take you forward on this journey to cracking the CAS exam. Science, technology, nature, scope, and relevance. Science and technology (S&T) are the twin engines that have shaped human civilization, transforming it from primitive societies into complex, technologically advanced civilizations. Science, derived from the Latin word scientia, meaning knowledge, is a systematic enterprise that builds and organizes knowledge in the form of textual explanations and predictions about the universe. It is fundamentally a method of critical inquiry that relies on observation, experimentation, and evidence. Technology, on the other hand, is a practical application of scientific knowledge for various purposes, particularly for industrial and societal advancement. While science and technology, nature, scope, and relevance. Science and technology (S&T) are the twin engines that have shaped human civilization, transforming it from primitive societies into complex, technologically advanced civilizations. Science, derived from the Latin word scientia, meaning knowledge, is a systematic enterprise that builds and organizes knowledge in the form of textual explanations and predictions about the universe. It is fundamentally a method of critical inquiry that relies on observation, experimentation, and evidence. Technology, on the other hand, is a practical application of scientific knowledge for various purposes, particularly for industrial and societal advancement. While science explains the why of natural phenomena, technology focuses on the how to manipulate and utilize them for human benefit. The nature of science is inherently inquisitive, open-ended, and self-correcting. It thrives on skepticism and revision. Scientific knowledge is not absolute; it evolves as new data emerge. The scientific method, comprising hypothesis formation, experimentation, observation, and conclusion. Scientific knowledge is not absolute; it evolves as new data emerge. The scientific method, comprising hypothesis formation, experimentation, observation, and conclusion, is what makes scientific knowledge reliable and reproducible. Science transcends geographical boundaries and thrives on global collaboration. Importantly, it does not work in isolation but interacts deeply with social, cultural, and political realities. The nature of technology is more utilitarian and application-oriented. Technology is often evaluated because its application can have ethical, environmental, economic, and societal consequences. For instance, the same nuclear technology can be used for power generation or weapons development, depending on human intent and governance. The scope of science and technology is boundless. It ranges from the microscopic world of quantum particles to the vastness of cosmology. It encompasses life sciences like biology and medicine, physical sciences like physics and chemistry, and applied sciences such as engineering, computer science, and biotechnology. In the modern era, interdisciplinary domains like nanotechnology, artificial intelligence (AI), space research, robotics, genetic engineering, and data science exemplify the expanding frontier of S&T. The advent of the digital age, internet revolution, and the ongoing fourth industrial revolution, Industry 4.0 highlight how S&T are reshaping every aspect of human life, from healthcare, agriculture, education, and governance to defense, finance, and entertainment. The relevance of science and technology in contemporary society is more significant than ever before. For a developing country like India, S&T is not just a tool of progress but a necessity for national development, self-reliance, and strategic autonomy. In the context of public health, technological advancements have enabled the rapid development of vaccines, diagnostics, and treatment mechanisms as seen during the COVID-19 pandemic. In agriculture, the green revolution and recent innovations in precision farming, genetically modified crops, and drone surveillance have increased food security. In governance, digital media, auto-enabled services, e-governance, and initiatives like Jam Trinity, Jan Automobile illustrate how S&T enhances transparency, efficiency, and inclusiveness. In defense, indigenous technologies like Tejas aircraft, Brahmos missile, and ISRO satellite programs have enhanced India's strategic capabilities. Moreover, S&T plays a crucial role in addressing global challenges such as climate change, renewable energy, pandemic preparedness, water scarcity, and sustainable development. India's commitment to the Paris Agreement, its efforts to shift to solar energy under the International Solar Alliance, and missions like Gaganyaan and Chandrayaan-3 showcase how science serves both national goals and global responsibilities. At the policy level, the government of India has launched multiple missions such as National Mission on Interdisciplinary Cyber Physical Systems, NMICPS, National Supercomputing Mission, and Now Innovation Mission to promote research, innovation, and skill development. The 2020 National Education Policy (NEP) also integrates S&T by promoting coding, logical thinking, and scientific temper at the school level. Scientific temper, as enshrined in Article 51(a)(h) of the Indian Constitution, calls upon citizens to develop a spirit of inquiry and reform. This is the philosophical foundation of India's scientific policy. It encourages evidence-based thinking and combats superstition and pseudoscience. However, despite advancements, the challenges remain in the form of digital divide, lack of investment in research and development, R&D, brain drain, and gender imbalance in STEM fields. India's R&D expenditure remains below 1% of GDP, and there is a need for greater academia-industry collaboration and decentralization of research opportunities beyond elite institutions. Thus, the nature, scope, and relevance of science and technology are not static. They evolve with time, context, and need. In the age of globalization and digital transformation, S&T is the most potent tool for social justice, economic growth, environmental protection, and national security. As future administrators, understanding the power and responsibility that comes with S&T is vital, not only for policymaking but also for ensuring that technology serves the people and not the other way around. Previous year questions. What do you understand by scientific temper? How is it relevant in modern India? Cast Prelims 2020 conceptual question. Linked to Article 51(a)(h) answer. Scientific temper refers to a mindset that encourages rational thinking, critical inquiry, and evidence-based reasoning. It is relevant in combating misinformation, promoting innovation, and ensuring informed policymaking in a complex society like India. Discuss the importance of science and technology in the context of national development. Cast Means 2018. Answer. Science and technology are central to India's national development as they enhance industrial growth, agricultural productivity, healthcare access, defense preparedness, and governance efficiency. They enable self-reliance and global competitiveness. Differentiate between science and technology. Discuss their interdependence with examples. Cast Means 2022. Answer. Science is the study of natural laws and phenomena through observation and experimentation, while technology is a practical application of scientific principles. For instance, the laws of electromagnetism science underpin technologies like mobile phones and MRI machines. Let me know the next topic, e.g., ICT, biotechnology, Indian space program, etc. And I'll continue this lecture series with the same precision and quality. You said. National policy on S&T and innovations, basics of everyday science, human body, ChatGPT said. Here's the next detailed lecture note covering. National policy on science and technology and innovations, basics of everyday science, and the human body, written in a single seamless, information-rich flow. It is tailored specifically for the CAS officer junior time scale training stream 1 exam from foundational to advanced level. Previous year questions are added at the end. National policy on science and technology and innovations, basics of everyday science, human body. India's journey in science and technology S&T policymaking has been deeply rooted in the vision of national development, inclusive growth, and strategic autonomy. From the post-independence era, India has consistently placed science at the heart of development through successive policy frameworks. The National Science Policy of 1958 laid the foundational vision of promoting scientific research to achieve economic progress. Later, the Technology Policy Statement of 1983 emphasized self-reliance and technology adaptation to Indian conditions. A major shift occurred with the Science and Technology Policy of 2003, which acknowledged globalization and the need for international cooperation while promoting research in emerging technologies. It introduced the concept of public-private partnerships in R&D and emphasized science for all societal sectors. The most recent and forward-looking framework is the Draft Science, Technology and Innovation. The most recent and forward-looking framework is the Draft Science, Technology and Innovation Policy, SIP 2020, which marks a paradigm shift by focusing on decentralization, inclusivity, and sustainability. This draft policy aims to democratize science by promoting open access to research, multilingual scientific communication, and increased participation from underrepresented communities and regions. A significant feature is the push for gender parity through the One Nation, One Subscription plan and initiatives like Guide Gender Advancement for transforming institutions. It also advocates increased R&D investment, especially targeting 2% of GDP with greater private sector involvement. SIP 2020 envisions science as a public good, aimed at fulfilling sustainable development goals, SDGs, and Admiral Bharat. Innovation is promoted not just in technology but in governance, grassroots practices, and education. This integrated view of science policy reflects a contemporary understanding of S&T as both an enabler of growth and ethical responsibility. Understanding the basics of everyday science is essential for administrators as it influences public health, environment, communication, and lifestyle. Everyday science refers to the application of scientific principles in routine life. For example, the concept of pressure is seen in how pressure cookers reduce cooking time by increasing steam pressure, boiling food at higher temperatures. Surface tension explains how detergents clean oily stains by breaking surface bonds. In transportation, Bernoulli's principle explains how aircraft wings generate lift, while Newton's laws are at the heart of vehicle motion. The principle of electromagnetic in transportation, Bernoulli's principle explains how aircraft wings generate lift, while Newton's laws are at the heart of vehicle motion. The principle of electromagnetic induction is behind electric generators and induction stoves, and Ohm's law governs the behavior of electrical circuits in homes. Refrigerators. In transportation, for example, the concept of pressure is seen in how pressure cookers reduce cooking time by increasing steam pressure, boiling food at higher temperatures. Surface tension explains how detergents clean oily stains by breaking surface bonds. In transportation, Bernoulli's principle explains how aircraft wings generate lift, while Newton's laws are at the heart of vehicle motion. The principle of electromagnetic induction is behind electric generators and induction stoves, and Ohm's law governs the behavior of electrical circuits in homes. Refrigerators work on the principle of thermodynamics, using coolant that absorb heat during evaporation and release it during compression. In communication, fiber optics are used for high-speed internet transmission using the principle of total internal reflection. Mobile phones work through a complex interplay of radio waves, microwaves, and satellite communication. Vaccines, one of the greatest public health tools, are based on immunological principles wherein a harmless part of a virus stimulates the immune system to develop long-term defense. Photosynthesis, digestion, respiration, fermentation, osmosis, and refraction are other examples where core scientific principles affect daily life. Thus, everyday science links theory to practice, and an officer must be equipped to explain and interpret these for public welfare and policy decisions. An understanding of the human body is central to managing public health, nutrition, sanitation, and disease control, key concerns in governance. The human body is a complex biological machine composed of several interdependent systems. The digestive system, beginning at the mouth and ending at the anus, breaks down food to release energy and nutrients. Digestion starts with enzymatic action in the mouth and continues through the stomach, where pepsin breaks down proteins, and intestines where bile emulsifies fats and pancreatic enzymes digest carbohydrates and proteins. The respiratory system, including the lungs, facilitates the intake of oxygen and removal of carbon dioxide through alveolar exchange. The circulatory system, powered by the heart, distributes oxygenated blood and nutrients while removing waste. It comprises arteries, veins, and capillaries. The heart functions in a dual pump mechanism with 4 chambers, 2 atria and 2 ventricles. The nervous system, with the brain and spinal cord as its core, regulates voluntary and involuntary actions through a network of neurons. The skeletal system provides structure, protects organs, and facilitates movement through 206 bones and associated muscles. The immune system defends the body against pathogens using white blood cells, antibodies, and organs like the spleen and thymus. The excretory system, led by the kidneys, filters blood to remove urea, excess salts, and water, forming urine. The endocrine system involves glands like the thyroid, pancreas, and adrenal, which secrete hormones regulating metabolism, growth, and mood. Disorders in these systems, like diabetes, insulin imbalance, hypertension, blood pressure irregularity, asthma, respiratory constriction, and cardiovascular diseases, are rising in India, thus requiring administrative intervention in health infrastructure and preventive awareness. Public health programs such as Ayushman Bharat, Swachh Bharat, and National Health Mission rely on scientific understanding of the human body to design effective outreach. As technology advances, so does the scope of medical interventions. Concepts like organ transplantation, stem cell therapy, artificial limbs, and AI-based diagnostics are improving healthcare outcomes. Administrators must keep pace with developments in public health science, especially in rural outreach, immunization drives, and pandemic control. For example, during COVID-19, understanding virus transmission, vaccination logistics, and community health management was essential to policymaking and crisis mitigation. Previous year questions. What are the main objectives of the Draft Science, Technology and Innovation Policy 2020? CAS Mains 2021. Answer. The main objectives include democratizing science, increasing R&D investment, promoting open science, ensuring gender equity, and aligning scientific efforts with national priorities like Atmanirbhar Bharat and SDGs. Explain the principle of working of a pressure cooker and a refrigerator. CAS Prelims 2018. Answer. A pressure cooker increases pressure, raising the boiling point of water and thus cooking food faster. A refrigerator works on the principles of evaporation and compression where a refrigerant absorbs and expels heat, cooling the enclosed space. Name any two systems of the human body and explain their main functions. CAS Prelims 2020. Answer. The circulatory system pumps and distributes blood, carrying oxygen and nutrients. The digestive system breaks down food into absorbable nutrients and eliminates waste. Let me know the next topic, e.g., Indian Space Program, ICT and governance, environmental science, etc. And I'll keep building these high-quality notes for you. You said, public health and community medicine, food and nutrition, healthcare. ChatGPT said. Here's a detailed lecture note on public health and community medicine, food and nutrition, and healthcare, tailored specifically for the CAS officer junior time scale trainee stream 1 exam. The content is dense with information, from basic concepts to advanced applications, and includes previous year questions for exam preparation. Public health and community medicine, food and nutrition, healthcare. Public health is the science and art of preventing disease, prolonging life, and promoting health through organized efforts of society, organizations, and individuals. It focuses on the health of populations rather than individuals. Public health addresses the root causes of health problems by improving living conditions, promoting healthy behaviors, and controlling infectious diseases. Community medicine, a subset of public health, is concerned with the diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of diseases at the community level. It employs epidemiological methods to identify health needs, risks, and disparities within populations, aiming for health equity. It encompasses a wide range of services, such as maternal and child health, communicable disease control, vaccination programs, and preventive health education. A major focus of public health is disease prevention through primary, secondary, and tertiary interventions. Primary prevention aims to prevent disease before it occurs through strategies like vaccination, sanitation, and lifestyle changes. Secondary prevention involves early detection and intervention to halt disease progression, such as screening programs for cancers and diabetes. Tertiary prevention focuses on minimizing the effects of disease once it has occurred, such as rehabilitation for stroke patients or palliative care for cancer patients. Epidemiology is the backbone of community medicine. It helps track disease patterns, risk factors, and outcomes to guide public health interventions. Public health strategies are also focused on non-communicable diseases (NCDs) like heart disease, diabetes, and mental health disorders, which are emerging as major health threats globally. In India, national health programs such as the National Immunization Program, the National Tuberculosis Elimination Program, and the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan Clean India Mission reflect the government's commitment to addressing key public health challenges. The Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana (PMJAY) is India's flagship scheme aimed at providing financial protection to vulnerable populations against catastrophic health expenditures. It also highlights the growing role of health insurance in improving access to quality care. Food and nutrition are crucial to maintaining public health, as they are directly related to the body's functioning and disease prevention. A balanced diet is essential for normal growth, development, and overall health. It includes macronutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and micronutrients, vitamins, and minerals in appropriate quantities. The World Health Organization (WHO) recommends that 45-65% of daily caloric intake should come from carbohydrates, 20-35% from fats, and 10-35% from proteins. Micronutrients like iron, vitamin A, iodine, and folic acid are particularly crucial for preventing deficiencies and associated diseases. Malnutrition, whether undernutrition, caloric or protein deficiency, or overnutrition, excessive calorie intake, is a major public health concern. Undernutrition can lead to stunting, wasting, and susceptibility to infections, while overnutrition can contribute to obesity and related diseases like hypertension, diabetes, and heart disease. Public health nutrition programs focus on providing access to safe and nutritious food for vulnerable groups, particularly pregnant women, infants, and children. Initiatives like the Integrated Child Development Services (ICDS), Midday Meal Scheme, and Public Distribution System (PDS) aim to ensure that basic nutritional needs are met, especially in rural and economically disadvantaged areas. India's National Nutrition Mission is focused on reducing stunting, undernutrition, and low birth weight. Healthcare is a fundamental human right, encompassing both primary and secondary care services. It is designed to meet the medical needs of individuals and communities through hospitals, clinics, and other health facilities. India's healthcare system is based on a tiered approach: primary healthcare (PHC), secondary healthcare, specialized services, and tertiary healthcare, advanced care, such as super specialty hospitals. Primary healthcare is at the core of the healthcare system, as it ensures accessibility to basic medical services, maternal and child health, immunizations, and disease prevention at the grassroots level. The National Health Policy 2017 aims to provide universal health coverage (UHC) by improving access to essential healthcare services for all sections of society. It focuses on ensuring affordable and quality healthcare services, with a special emphasis on expanding public healthcare infrastructure in rural areas. The policy also advocates for greater emphasis on mental health and the integration of traditional medicine systems like Ayurveda and homeopathy into mainstream healthcare services. Telemedicine and digital health are gaining prominence, providing healthcare access to underserved populations, especially during crises like the COVID-19 pandemic. Healthcare financing is a critical issue in India. Government expenditure on health is a significant concern as India spends only about 1.2% of its GDP on healthcare, which is among the lowest globally. Private healthcare has flourished in urban areas, but it remains largely unaffordable for rural populations. Health insurance, especially Ayushman Bharat, is expected to reduce out-of-pocket expenses for millions. Medical tourism is also an emerging sector, leveraging India's vast pool of medical expertise and low treatment costs. Health problems in India are influenced by socioeconomic factors such as poverty, access to clean water, sanitation, and health education. Non-communicable diseases (NCDs), including heart disease, diabetes, and cancer, are on the rise due to lifestyle changes, urbanization, and unhealthy dietary habits. Mental health is also a growing concern, with depression and anxiety disorders affecting a significant portion of the population. In addition, the rising burden of infectious diseases such as tuberculosis, HIV/AIDS, and malaria poses major challenges for the healthcare system. Previous year questions. What is the role of community medicine in promoting public health in India? Discuss the importance of immunization programs in this context. CAS Mains 2019 answer. Community medicine focuses on the prevention, control, and management of diseases at the community level. Immunization programs play a critical role in reducing the incidence of infectious diseases, safeguarding vulnerable populations, and promoting herd immunity. Explain the importance of a balanced diet and the role of micronutrients in preventing common deficiencies in India. CAS Prelims 2020. Answer. A balanced diet ensures adequate intake of macronutrients and micronutrients essential for growth and health. Micronutrients like iron for anemia, iodine for thyroid health, and vitamin A for vision and immune function are particularly important in preventing common deficiencies. Discuss India's healthcare policy framework and the challenges in providing universal health coverage. CAS Mains 2021. Answer. India's healthcare policy focuses on affordable, accessible, and quality health services through programs like Ayushman Bharat. Challenges include inadequate public health funding, high out-of-pocket expenses, and a disparity between rural and urban healthcare access. Let me know the next topic, e.g., environmental management, Indian agriculture, or anything else, and I will continue to build comprehensive notes for you. You said. Institutes and organizations in India promoting integration of S&T and innovation. Their activities and contributions. Contribution of prominent Indian scientists. ChatGPT said. Here's a detailed lecture note on institutes and organizations in India promoting integration of science and technology, S&T, and innovation. Their activities and contributions, as well as the contribution of prominent Indian scientists, tailored for the CAS officer junior time scale trainee stream 1 exam. Institutes and organizations in India promoting integration of S&T and innovation. Their activities and contributions. Contribution of prominent Indian scientists. In India, the integration of science and technology, S&T, and innovation plays a central role in driving socio-economic development. Several key institutes and organizations in India have been at the forefront of fostering S&T innovation, research, and development. Their contributions have shaped various sectors like agriculture, healthcare, space, defense, and information technology. These institutes are not only catalysts for technological advancements but also serve as platforms for collaboration between industry, government, and academia. 1. Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR. The CSIR is one of the largest and most prominent R&D organizations in India. Established in 1942, it focuses on technological innovation and commercialization, spanning diverse fields such as aerospace, chemicals, energy, materials, and biotechnology. CSIR's flagship initiatives include biosciences and biochemical engineering, nanoscience and nanotechnology, electronics, and climate research. Its laboratories like National Aerospace Laboratories, NAL, Central Drug Research Institute, CDRI, and Institute of Microbial Technology, INTEC, are involved in cutting-edge research, product development, and technology transfer. CSIR is instrumental in transforming scientific research into products that benefit society, such as the indigenous biotechnologies and affordable healthcare solutions. 2. Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. ISRO, founded in 1969, is India's primary space research organization. Its primary aim is to harness space technology for national development and to promote scientific exploration. ISRO's achievements in satellite communication, remote sensing, and space exploration are world-renowned. The Chandrayaan and Mangalyaan missions, India's missions to the moon and Mars, demonstrate India's growing prowess in space technology. ISRO's GS-AT series satellites support telecommunications, weather forecasting, and navigation, contributing significantly to India's infrastructure. ISRO's efforts in space research also enhance national security, environmental monitoring, and disaster management. 3. Department of Science and Technology, DST. The DST, established in 1971, is a key organization promoting S&T across India. It coordinates the country's scientific and technological activities and promotes innovation. Through its various programs, such as Technology Development Board (TDB) and National Innovation Foundation (NIF), DST fosters the commercialization of indigenous technologies and promotes innovative entrepreneurship. DST also supports startups in the field of deep tech and assists in the transition from lab innovations to market-ready products. The Technology Incubation and Development of Entrepreneurs Type program under DST aims to provide support to budding entrepreneurs and innovators. 4. Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO. The DRDO, established in 1958, is responsible for developing defense technologies and promoting self-reliance in defense capabilities. DRDO has made remarkable contributions to India's defense technology, including the development of missile systems, aircraft, radars, and cybersecurity technologies. Its achievements include the Agni and Prithvi missile systems, the Tejas aircraft, and Arjun tank. Its achievements include the Agni and Prithvi missile systems, the Tejas aircraft, and Arjun tank. DRDO plays a critical role in ensuring national security through its advanced research in weaponry and defense systems. 5. National Innovation Foundation, NIF. NIF is an autonomous body under the DST, dedicated to nurturing grassroots innovations. It promotes innovations that originate from rural and local communities, providing a platform for their development and commercialization. NIF supports frugal innovations such as low-cost agricultural tools, eco-friendly technologies, and water conservation devices. It works with grassroots innovators and entrepreneurs to bring indigenous solutions to market. NIF's Honeybee network serves as a knowledge-sharing platform, encouraging the diffusion of local knowledge and innovations. 6. Indian Institute of Technology, IITs. The IITs are premier institutions for higher education and research in India, established to promote excellence in science, engineering, and technology. With institutes across the country, including in Delhi, Bombay, Madras, and Kanpur, the IITs play a central role in technological innovation. They are known for their contributions to AI, machine learning, robotics, nanotechnology, renewable energy, and smart materials. IITs work closely with the industry to develop cutting-edge solutions to national challenges, including sustainable development, urban infrastructure, and defense technology. 7. Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR. The ICMR, founded in 1911, is India's leading body for biomedical research. It plays a pivotal role in the study of public health issues and diseases such as malaria, tuberculosis, HIV, AIDS, and COVID-19. ICMR has contributed to the development of vaccines, diagnostic tools, and treatments for a wide range of diseases. It collaborates with international health bodies to ensure that India's healthcare needs are met. In the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, ICMR's role in vaccine development and clinical trials has been instrumental in combating the global health crisis. Contribution of prominent Indian scientists. India has produced several eminent scientists whose contributions have shaped global S&T discourse and innovation. Here are a few. 1. C.V. Raman. Raman was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1930 for his discovery of the Raman effect, which explains how light is scattered by molecules. His work laid the foundation for the study of molecular and atomic structures and has had far-reaching applications in fields such as material science and medical diagnostics. 2. Satyendra Nath Bose. Bose, a physicist, is known for his collaboration with Albert Einstein in developing the Bose-Einstein statistics and Bose-Einstein condensate, which have had profound implications in quantum mechanics and particle physics. His work is pivotal in understanding the behavior of particles at extremely low temperatures. 3. Homi J. Bhabha. Bhabha was the architect of India's nuclear program and Bose, a physicist, is known for his collaboration with Albert Einstein in developing the Bose-Einstein statistics and Bose-Einstein condensate, which have had profound implications in quantum mechanics and particle physics. His work is pivotal in understanding the behavior of particles at extremely low temperatures. 3. Homi J. Bhabha. Bhabha was the architect of India's nuclear program and a pioneer in the development of nuclear physics. He played a crucial role in establishing the Bhabha Atomic Research Center (BARC) and setting India on the path to nuclear energy and defense capabilities. 4. Vikram Sarabhai. Known as the father of India's space program, Sarabhai played an instrumental role in the establishment of ISRO and India's space exploration. Under his leadership, India launched its first satellite, Aryabhata, in 1975. His work has been crucial in shaping India's space research landscape. 5. M. S. Swaminathan. Swaminathan is a leading agricultural scientist who has made significant contributions to India's green revolution. His research on high-yielding varieties of crops, soil management, and irrigation techniques helped India achieve self-sufficiency in food production and alleviated hunger and malnutrition. 6. Manju Bansal. Manju Bansal is known for her pioneering work in the field of bioinformatics and structural biology. She has made contributions in the understanding of protein structures and their implications for drug design, which has had significant applications in medicine. Previous year questions. Discuss the contribution of CSIR and ISRO to India's scientific and Discuss the contribution of CSIR and ISRO to India's scientific and technological advancements. CAS Mains 2020. Answer. CSIR has contributed to India's growth in sectors like biotechnology, aerospace, and healthcare by advancing research and commercialization of new technologies. ISRO has propelled India to the forefront of space technology with its successful missions like Chandrayaan, Mangalyaan, and satellite launches for communication and weather forecasting. What are the major contributions of Satyendra Nath Bose to modern physics? CAS Prelims 2021. Answer. Satyendra Nath Bose is famous for his work on Bose-Einstein statistics and for the discovery of the Bose-Einstein condensate, which revolutionized the understanding of quantum mechanics and particle physics. Highlight the role of Vikram Sarabhai in the development of India's space program. CAS Mains 2019. Answer. Vikram Sarabhai is regarded as the father of the Indian space program for his vision and leadership in establishing ISRO, making India one of the leading countries in space exploration with key missions like Aryabhata and satellite launches. Let me know the next topic, e.g., Indian economy, environmental management, or any other subject, and I will continue to build high-quality notes for you. You said. ICT, nature and scope of ICT, ICT in day-to-day life, ICT in industry, ICT in governance, various government schemes promoting use of ICT, e-governance programs and services, ChatGPT said. Here's a detailed lecture note on ICT information and communication. ICT, nature and scope, ICT in day-to-day life, ICT in industry, ICT in governance, government schemes promoting the use of ICT, e-governance programs and services. Information and communication technology, ICT, is a broad term that encompasses all technologies used for gathering, storing, processing, and communicating information. It includes the internet, telecommunications, broadcast media, and any other technology that facilitates digital communication. ICT plays a central role in nearly all aspects of modern life, driving advancements in business, education, governance, healthcare, and entertainment. The integration of information technology and communication technology (CT) has revolutionized how we access information, conduct business, and interact with each other on a global scale. 1. Nature and scope of ICT. The nature of ICT lies in its ability to merge information technology with communication tools, creating an ecosystem where data can be processed, stored, and transmitted seamlessly. The scope of ICT spans across several domains including telecommunications, involves the transmission of data through various forms like radio, television, mobile networks, satellite communications, and the internet. Computing focuses on the hardware, software, and networks that allow for the processing and storage of information. This includes personal computers, servers, cloud storage, and data centers. Broadcasting covers the technologies used for transmitting audio and visual content through television, radio, and digital media. E-commerce and digital transactions encompasses all commercial activities that occur via the internet, such as online shopping, electronic banking, and digital payments. Cybersecurity protects the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of data from malicious attacks, ensuring secure communications across digital platforms. ICT is an enabler of digital transformation, influencing multiple sectors including education, healthcare, government services, and industry. It acts as a catalyst for economic growth, innovation, and improved social services. 2. ICT in day-to-day life. ICT has become an integral part of everyday life. It has transformed how people communicate, work, learn, and entertain themselves. The role of ICT in daily life includes communication through communication through the use of smartphones, email, instant messaging, and social media platforms. ICT has revolutionized how individuals and businesses communicate. VoIP, voice over internet protocol, like Skype and WhatsApp allow for low-cost international communication. Education, ICT tools like online courses and learning management systems (LMS) have made education more accessible and interactive. Technologies like smartboards and virtual classrooms enable effective learning experiences, even remotely. Healthcare, the use of ICT in healthcare, such as telemedicine, e-prescriptions, and health apps, has transformed how individuals access healthcare services. Patient data can now be stored and accessed electronically through electronic health records (EHR), improving diagnosis, treatment, and care coordination. Entertainment, ICT has revolutionized the entertainment industry through streaming services like Netflix, YouTube, and Spotify, providing users with easy access to movies, TV shows, music, and video content online. Banking and finance, digital banking services like mobile banking, online banking, and digital wallets have simplified financial transactions, allowing individuals to manage their finances and pay bills without physical visits to banks. 3. ICT and industry. ICT plays a pivotal role in transforming industries by improving efficiency, innovation, and productivity. Some key areas where ICT impacts industry include automation and robotics. ICT facilitates automation in manufacturing through robotic process automation (RPA), enabling industries to increase production efficiency, reduce human errors, and cut down costs. Supply chain management. The use of enterprise resource planning (ERP) systems, inventory management software, and RFID radio frequency identification technology helps industries streamline supply chains, reduce lead times, and manage stock more efficiently. E-commerce. The rise of ICT has led to the boom of e-commerce platforms. Some key areas where ICT impacts industry include automation and robotics. ICT facilitates automation in manufacturing through robotic process automation (RPA), enabling industries to increase production efficiency, reduce human errors, and cut down costs. Supply chain management. The use of enterprise resource planning (ERP) systems, inventory management software, and RFID radio frequency identification technology helps industries streamline supply chains, reduce lead times, and manage stock more efficiently. E-commerce. The rise of ICT has led to the boom of e-commerce platforms such as Amazon, Flipkart, and Alibaba, which allow businesses to sell products and services online to a global audience. This has significantly impacted traditional retail and created a new, dynamic digital marketplace. Data analytics. ICT tools such as big data, machine learning, and artificial intelligence (AI) are helping industries analyze vast amounts of data to derive insights, predict consumer behavior, and optimize operations. Customer relationship management (CRM). Businesses use ICT tools to better engage with their customers, providing them with personalized experiences, better customer service, and targeted marketing campaigns. 4. ICT and governance. ICT and governance, also known as e-governance, refers to the use of technology to provide government services, information, and communication to the public. It enhances transparency, accountability, and efficiency in public administration, facilitating better citizen engagement and participation. ICT helps in reducing corruption, improving decision-making, and delivering public services faster and more efficiently. Key areas where ICT is integrated into governance include online public services. ICT enables citizens to access government services and information online. For example, the e-District project provides access to government services related to certificates, pensions, and other welfare schemes. Digital governance. Governments use ICT tools to improve internal operations and enhance communication between various governmental departments. This includes digital document management systems, e-office setups, and cloud-based solutions for data sharing. Public participation and feedback. ICT facilitates citizen participation through online platforms like MyGov, where citizens can voice their opinions on policies, provide feedback on government initiatives, and participate in crowdsourcing solutions. Transparency and accountability. The use of ICT in governance can help curb corruption by enabling real-time tracking of government transactions and expenditure. Initiatives like the Public Financial Management System (PFMS) track government spending and reduce leakages. 5. Various government schemes promoting the use of ICT. The Indian government has launched several initiatives to encourage the use of ICT across sectors. These schemes aim to digitize government services, promote digital literacy, and expand access to the internet in rural and remote areas. Some key government schemes include Digital India Program. Launched in 2015, the Digital India Program aims to transform India into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy. It focuses on 3 core areas: digital infrastructure as a utility, governance and services on demand, and digital empowerment of citizens. The program also supports initiatives like eKranti for the digitization of government services. BharatNet project, aimed at providing broadband connectivity to all gram panchayats, village councils. The BharatNet project focuses on connecting rural areas to the digital world and enabling access to e-governance, online education, and Transparency and accountability. The use of ICT in governance can help curb corruption by Transparency and accountability. The use of ICT in governance can help curb corruption by enabling real-time tracking of government transactions and expenditure. Initiatives like the Public Financial Management System (PFMS) track government spending and reduce leakages. 5. Various government schemes promoting the use of ICT. The Indian government has launched several initiatives to encourage the use of ICT across sectors. These schemes aim to digitize government services, promote digital literacy, and expand access to the internet in rural and remote areas. Some key government schemes include Digital India Program, launched in 2015. The Digital India Program aims to transform India into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy. It focuses on three core areas: digital infrastructure as a utility, governance and services on demand, and digital empowerment of citizens. The program also supports initiatives like eKranti for the digitization of government services. BharatNet project, aimed at providing broadband connectivity to all gram panchayats, village councils. The BharatNet project focuses on connecting rural areas to the digital world and enabling access to e-governance, online education, and telemedicine. Pradhan Mantri Gram and Digital Saksharta Abhiyan (PMG Disha). This initiative focuses on enhancing digital literacy in rural areas, empowering citizens to access digital services, and facilitating e-literacy programs to bridge the digital divide. E-District project. This project seeks to deliver government services at the district level through a digital platform, improving accessibility and convenience for citizens to avail themselves of certificates, pensions, and various welfare benefits. Startup India. Through initiatives like Stand Up India, Startup India promotes innovation and entrepreneurship in the ICT sector, providing financial and technical support to startups, particularly in the technology domain. 6. E-governance programs and services. E-governance programs aim to streamline government services and make them more accessible to citizens. Key e-governance services include E-Office. This initiative aims to improve the efficiency and transparency of government departments by digitizing files and records, enabling online communication and approvals. E-tendering. Through e-tendering, government procurement processes are made transparent, eliminating corrupt practices and ensuring the competitive bidding of projects. National E-Governance Plan (NEG). This initiative aims to improve the delivery of government services and ensure transparency, efficiency, and accountability by leveraging ICT. Aadhaar-based authentication and eKYC. The Aadhaar system, India's unique identification number, facilitates biometric-based authentication and eKYC, know your customer, enabling individuals to access a variety of government services online securely. Previous year questions. Explain the role of ICT in governance and the various government schemes promoting its use. CAS Mains 2019. Answer. ICT in governance facilitates the efficient delivery of services, enhances transparency, and reduces corruption. Schemes like Digital India, BharatNet, and E-District promote digital infrastructure, connectivity, and access to government services, ensuring that citizens in urban and rural areas have equal access to digital resources. Discuss the scope of ICT in day-to-day life and its impact on various sectors. CAS Prelims 2020. Answer. ICT is integrated into daily life through communication tools, online education, e-commerce, and digital banking. It has transformed sectors such as healthcare through telemedicine, education via online learning platforms, and finance through digital payments, making services more accessible and efficient. What is e-governance, and how does it contribute to improving public administration in India? CAS Mains 2021. Answer. E-governance involves the use of ICT to improve government operations, enhance transparency, and provide services to citizens in a timely and accessible manner. Initiatives like e-Office, Aadhaar, and e-tendering have significantly improved governance by streamlining processes, reducing paperwork, and enabling greater public participation. Let me know if you need further elaboration on any specific topic or the next section to prepare. You said. Netiquettes, cybersecurity concerns, national cybercrime policy, NIS, artificial intelligence, benefits and impacts, robotics. ChatGPT said. Here's a detailed lecture note on netiquettes, cybersecurity concerns. The national Netiquettes, or internet etiquette, refers to a set of guidelines and rules for communicating and interacting respectfully in online environments. As more interactions shift to the internet, understanding netiquettes becomes essential to fostering positive and effective communication. Key principles of netiquettes include respect. Always treat others with respect, as you would in a face-to-face conversation. Avoid using offensive language, personal attacks, or inflammatory comments. Clarity and brevity. When communicating, especially in emails or forums, be clear and concise. Avoid lengthy messages that might confuse the reader. Tone awareness. Online communication lacks the nonverbal cues of face-to-face interaction, so tone can be easily misinterpreted. Use emoticons and punctuation to convey the intended tone and avoid sounding harsh or condescending. Privacy. Privacy. Protect personal privacy by avoiding sharing sensitive information online. Always be aware of how much personal data is shared in public online spaces. Courtesy. Address people by name, acknowledge their messages, and thank them when necessary. It ensures that online communication remains polite and professional. Responsibility. Be responsible for your actions online. Avoid spreading misinformation, and fact check before sharing any content. Understanding netiquettes helps reduce online conflicts and promotes a more productive, respectful, and efficient digital environment, especially in professional settings. 2. Cybersecurity concerns. National cybercrime policy. Cybersecurity refers to the practices, technologies, and measures employed to protect digital devices, networks, and data from unauthorized access, attacks, and damage. It is crucial due to the increasing frequency of cyber attacks, data breaches, and privacy violations in our connected world. Key cybersecurity concerns. Data breaches. The unauthorized access or theft of sensitive information, often involving personal data or financial details, is one of the most significant cybersecurity concerns. This could lead to identity theft, fraud, and other malicious activities. Malware. Malicious software. Malware, such as viruses, ransomware, and spyware is designed to damage or disrupt systems and networks. These threats often cause data loss, system malfunctions, and can hold organizations' data hostage. Ransomware. Phishing. Phishing involves fraudulent attempts to obtain sensitive information, typically by posing as trustworthy entities in emails or messages. It is often used to steal login credentials or financial data. Cyberbullying and harassment. Online harassment, cyberstalking, and bullying have become prevalent with the rise of social media and online forums, affecting the mental and emotional well-being of individuals, especially young people. Denial of service DOS attacks. These attacks involve overwhelming a website or network with traffic to make it unusable. They can disrupt essential services and cause significant business losses. National cybercrime policy. The National Cybercrime Policy in India aims to tackle the rising tide of cybercrime and improve the overall cybersecurity framework. Key aspects of the policy include capacity building, training law enforcement agencies to handle cybercrimes and enhance their technical capabilities. Public awareness, promoting awareness among citizens about cyber threats and best practices for secure online behavior. Collaboration with private sector, working with private organizations, particularly those involved in the digital and telecommunications sectors, to address cyber threats. Data protection, implementing measures to protect the privacy of citizens and ensure secure digital transactions. Cyber forensics, strengthening cyber forensics capabilities to help law enforcement agencies investigate and prosecute cybercrimes effectively. The policy emphasizes the importance of having a national cybercrime prevention mechanism, ensuring coordination between agencies to tackle issues like online fraud, identity theft, and cyber terrorism. 3. Management Information Systems (MIS). Management Information Systems (MIS) refers to the integration of technology, people, and processes to collect, process, store, and distribute information within an organization. MIS is crucial for decision-making, strategic planning, and managing operations. It helps management by providing timely, accurate, and relevant information, allowing them to make informed decisions. Key components of MIS. Data collection. MIS systems gather data from internal and external sources such as databases, sensors, and human inputs. Processing. The data collected is processed using various algorithms to generate useful information for decision making. Storage. Processed data is stored in data warehouses or cloud systems for easy retrieval and analysis. Distribution. Information is distributed to the relevant stakeholders via reports, dashboards, or automated alerts. Benefits of MIS. Informed decision making. MIS provides accurate and up-to-date information, which allows management to make decisions based on facts, not assumptions. Improved efficiency. By automating routine tasks and streamlining operations, MIS reduces the time needed for decision making and enhances organizational efficiency. Strategic planning. MIS helps organizations forecast future trends, identify opportunities, and plan accordingly, improving long-term goals. 4. Artificial intelligence AI benefits and impacts. Artificial intelligence AI refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines designed to perform tasks that typically require human cognitive functions, such as learning, problem-solving, and decision-making. Benefits of AI. Automation. AI can automate repetitive and mundane tasks, freeing up human workers to focus on more complex and creative tasks. Improved accuracy and efficiency. AI systems, particularly in areas like data analysis and pattern recognition, can perform tasks more accurately and efficiently than humans, reducing errors. Personalization. AI allows businesses to provide highly personalized experiences to customers by analyzing large datasets and predicting user preferences. For instance, AI algorithms used by platforms like Netflix or Amazon offer personalized recommendations. Healthcare advancements. In healthcare, AI can assist in diagnostics, drug discovery, and personalized treatment, thereby improving patient outcomes and reducing human error. Impacts of AI. Job displacement. AI may lead to job displacement in some sectors, especially those that involve repetitive tasks. Automation in industries like manufacturing, retail, and transport may result in significant workforce changes. Privacy concerns. AI-driven surveillance technologies, such as facial recognition, raise concerns regarding personal privacy, especially when used without appropriate oversight. Bias and fairness. AI systems are only as good as the data they are trained on. If the data is biased, the AI system could perpetuate or even amplify societal biases, leading to unfair outcomes in critical sectors like criminal justice, hiring, and lending. 5. Robotics. Robotics is a field of engineering and computer science that involves the design, construction, operation, and use of robots, machines that can perform tasks autonomously or semi-autonomously. Robotics has transformed many sectors, from manufacturing and healthcare to space exploration and military operations. Applications of robotics. Manufacturing and automation. Robots are widely used in assembly lines, especially in industries such as automotive and electronics. They improve efficiency, reduce costs, and ensure higher precision in manufacturing. Healthcare. Robotics in healthcare includes surgical robots like the Da Vinci surgical system, which enables minimally invasive surgeries, and robots used in rehabilitation and elderly care. Exploration and defense. Robots are used in hazardous environments, such as space missions, ocean exploration, and bomb disposal, where human presence is not feasible. Benefits of robotics. Increased productivity. Robots can work 24/7 without breaks, significantly increasing production rates and reducing operational costs. Safety. Robots can perform dangerous tasks in hazardous environments, thereby reducing the risk to human workers, especially in industries like mining, nuclear power, and bomb disposal. Precision and accuracy. Robots offer superior accuracy in tasks such as surgery, manufacturing, and quality control, leading to fewer errors and higher quality outcomes. Previous year questions. Discuss the role of netiquettes in online communication and the ethical concerns associated with online behavior. CAS Mains 2020. Answer. Netiquettes ensure respectful and clear communication in the digital space, promoting positive interactions. Ethical concerns, such as the spread of misinformation, online harassment, and invasion of privacy, need to be addressed to maintain a healthy online environment. What are the key concerns related to cybersecurity in India, and how is the government addressing them through the National Cybercrime Policy? CAS Prelims 2021 Answer. Cybersecurity concerns such as data breaches, malware, and online fraud are prevalent in India. The government addresses these through initiatives like the National Cybercrime Policy, which focuses on capacity building, public awareness, and enhancing cyber forensics capabilities to combat cybercrime. Examine the benefits and impacts of artificial intelligence in various sectors, with special reference to the Indian context. CAS Mains 2021 Answer. AI enhances efficiency, automation, and personalization across sectors like healthcare, manufacturing, and education. However, its impacts include job displacement, privacy concerns, and the need for ethical considerations in decision making. Let me know if you'd like further elaboration or the next topic. You said. Technology in space and defense. Evolution of Indian space program. ISRO. Its activities and achievements. ChatGPT said. Here's a detailed lecture note on technology in space and defense, focusing on the evolution of the Indian Space Program, ISRO Indian Space Research Organization, and its activities and achievements, tailored for the CAS Officer Junior Time Scale Trainee Stream 1 exam. Technology in space and defense. Evolution of Indian Space Program. ISRO. Its activities and achievements 1. Evolution of the Indian Space Program. The Indian Space Program began with a vision of using space technology to drive development, scientific advancement, and national security. The journey towards space exploration in India was shaped by key milestones that gradually transformed India into a global player in space technology. The Indian Space Program can be divided into various phases. Early beginnings 1960s 1970s. The first steps towards space exploration in India began under the leadership of Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, widely regarded as the father of the Indian Space Program. In 1962, the Indian National Committee for Space Research INCOSPAR was established, which later evolved into ISRO in 1969. Dr. Sarabhai emphasized the use of space for national development, particularly in areas like communications, agriculture, weather forecasting, and resource management. In 1963, India launched its first sounding rocket, Nike Apache, from Thumba in Kerala. This marked India's entry into space technology. In 1975, India launched its first satellite, Aryabhata, from the Soviet Union, marking a significant achievement in India's space journey. Development and expansion 1980s 1990s. During the 1980s, India launched several successful missions, including the SLV satellite launch vehicle, which put India's first satellite, Rohini, into orbit. The PSLV Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, a more advanced rocket, was developed during this time. The successful launch of INSAT, Indian National Satellite System, in 1983 helped India establish a strong communication infrastructure. By the 1990s, ISRO had started focusing on multiple objectives, including communication, Earth observation, and navigation. This was evidenced by the IRS Indian remote sensing satellites, which began to provide valuable data for agriculture, forestry, and disaster management. Global integration and achievements 2000s present. The 21st century saw ISRO's ascent as a leader in space technology with the successful launch of the PSLV and GSLV geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle rockets. ISRO's missions began to reach beyond national borders, establishing its reputation as a cost-effective provider of satellite launch services. A major milestone was the successful mission to Mars with the Mangalyaan Mars orbiter mission in 2013, making India the first Asian country to reach Mars and the fourth space agency in the world to achieve this feat. Chandrayaan 1 in 2008 marked India's entry into the global space exploration league, with the spacecraft discovering water on the moon. In 2019, Chandrayaan 2 was launched with a mission to explore the lunar surface, although it faced challenges in landing. The Indian Space Program has also contributed to international collaborations, providing satellite launch services to several countries, making ISRO one of the largest commercial satellite launch service providers globally. 2. ISRO, activities and achievements. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO, headquartered in Bengaluru, is a national space agency responsible for India's space exploration and satellite communications. It has consistently achieved groundbreaking success, driven by its innovative and cost-effective approach to space technology. Key activities of ISRO. Satellite launch programs. ISRO has developed a range of satellites for diverse purposes, including communication satellites, INSAT, remote sensing satellites, IRS, and navigation satellites, IRNSS, NAVIC. These satellites are crucial for applications in weather forecasting, disaster management, rural development, navigation, and communication. Space exploration missions. Israel has actively participated in space exploration, sending missions to the moon, Mars, and beyond. Missions like Chandrayaan-1, Chandrayaan-2, and Mangalyaan represent significant milestones in India's space exploration efforts. The Chandrayaan-2 mission aims to study the lunar surface and identify the distribution of elements and minerals on the moon. Satellite launch vehicles SLV, PSLV, GSLV. Israel has developed a series of launch vehicles such as SLV, PSLV, and GSLV. These vehicles are used for launching satellites into orbit for both domestic and international clients. The PSLV is particularly renowned for its reliability and is responsible for placing satellites into polar orbits. Interagency collaborations. Israel has established collaborations with other international space agencies like NASA, ESA, European Space Agency, Roscosmos, Russia, and CNES, France. These partnerships help in pooling resources for joint missions and exchanging valuable expertise. Notable achievements of Israel. Aryabhat. 1975, India's first satellite was launched by the Soviet Union, marking India's entry into space exploration. SLV and Rohini satellite. 1980s, India successfully developed the satellite launch vehicle SLV, marking the country's first satellite launch vehicle capable of launching small payloads into space. INSAT system. 1983, the INSAT series of satellites revolutionized communication, broadcasting, and meteorological data collection, offering a reliable satellite network for India. Mars orbiter mission Mangalyaan. In 2013, Israel launched the Mars orbiter mission MOM, which successfully entered Mars orbit, making India the first Asian country to reach Mars and the fourth space agency in the world to do so. The mission was achieved with a low budget of $74 million, highlighting Israel's cost effectiveness. Chandrayaan-1. 2008, Israel's first mission to the moon discovered the presence of water molecules on the lunar surface. The mission was considered a major achievement for the Indian space program. PSLV C-37. 2017, Israel set a world record by launching 104 satellites in a single mission using the PSLV C-37 rocket. This record demonstrated Israel's capabilities in launching multiple payloads and proved its leadership in low-cost satellite launch services. Chandrayaan-2. 2019, the Chandrayaan-2 mission aimed to land near the moon's south pole and carry out high-resolution imaging. Although the lander lost contact during the landing phase, the orbiter continued to perform well, contributing valuable data to lunar exploration. Gaganyaan mission. Israel is preparing for India's first crewed mission, Gaganyaan, which aims to send Indian astronauts Gaganauts to space. This mission will be a landmark achievement in India's human space exploration efforts. NAVIC navigation with Indian constellation. Israel has developed NAVIC, an indigenous satellite navigation system, to provide accurate positioning and timing information, particularly for India and the surrounding region. 3. Contribution to national development. Israel's activities and achievements have significantly contributed to various sectors of national development, including agriculture. Israel's remote sensing satellites provide valuable data for soil moisture content, crop health monitoring, and weather prediction, helping farmers make informed decisions. Telecommunication and broadcasting. The INSAT system has transformed the communication landscape, enabling better telecommunication services, television broadcasting, and emergency communication. Disaster management. Israel's satellites are vital for disaster management by providing real-time information about natural disasters such as floods, cyclones, and earthquakes. This data helps in formulating early warning systems and effective disaster response strategies. Weather forecasting. Israel's meteorological satellites assist in weather forecasting, helping the agricultural and fishing sectors, as well as the general public, by providing accurate weather predictions. National security. Israel's remote sensing satellites and communication satellites play a critical role in national security by providing surveillance, reconnaissance, and secure communication channels. Previous year questions. Discuss the evolution of the Indian space program and highlight key achievements of Israel. CASMAINS 2020. Answer. The Indian space program, initiated by Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, has evolved from launching India's first satellite Aryabhat in 1975 to global recognition with missions like Mangalyaan, Mars orbiter mission, and Chandrayaan-1. Key achievements include the successful launch of PSLV C-37, which launched 104 satellites in a single mission, and the development of NAVIC, India's indigenous satellite navigation system. What are the contributions of Israel to national development in areas like agriculture, disaster management, and telecommunications? CAS Prelims 2021. Answer. Israel has contributed significantly to national development by using satellite data for agricultural monitoring, weather forecasting, and disaster management. INSAT provides telecommunication services, while IRS aids in mapping agricultural fields and monitoring soil health, helping to improve productivity and food security. Let me know if you need further elaboration or the next topic to prepare. You said. Various satellite programs, DRDO vision, mission and activities. ChatGPT said. Here's a detailed lecture note on various satellite programs in the DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, focusing on its vision, mission, and activities, tailored for the CAS officer junior timescale trainee stream 1 exam. Various satellite programs, DRDO, vision, mission, and activities 1. Various satellite programs in India. India has developed a wide range of satellite programs over the decades, with the primary focus being on applications in communication, remote sensing, navigation, and space exploration. India has developed a wide range of satellite programs over the decades, with the primary focus being on applications in communication, remote sensing, navigation, and space exploration. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO has been the leading force behind most of these satellite missions, with various satellite systems aimed at both national development and security. Key satellite programs in India. INSAT Indian National Satellite System. The INSAT series, launched in the early 1980s, has been pivotal for telecommunication, broadcasting, meteorology, and search and rescue operations. The system consists of geostationary satellites that provide services for telecommunication, television broadcasting, and meteorology. IRS Indian Remote Sensing Satellites. The IRS program is one of the largest in the world for civilian remote sensing. These satellites collect data related to agriculture, forestry, water resources, urban planning, disaster management, and environmental monitoring. They are critical tools for monitoring the Earth's surface and providing real-time information for development and disaster relief operations. GSAT Geosynchronous Satellite System. The GSAT series consists of communication satellites that offer telecommunication services, broadcasting, and broadband services. These satellites are critical for enhancing connectivity, especially in remote and rural areas. NAVIC navigation with Indian constellation. NAVIC is India's indigenous satellite navigation system, designed to provide accurate positioning and timing information over India and the surrounding region. It is an alternative to global navigation systems like GPS and is crucial for national security, navigation, and disaster management. Cartosat series. The Cartosat satellites are dedicated to high-resolution Earth observation and are used primarily for cartographic applications, urban planning, rural development, and disaster management. These satellites provide detailed images for mapping and monitoring land use and urban sprawl. RISAT radar imaging satellite. The RISAT series is designed for all weather, day and night surveillance using synthetic aperture radar SAR. These satellites are used for defense, border security, and monitoring agriculture, forestry, and environmental changes. AstroSat. Launched in 2015, AstroSat is India's first dedicated multi-wavelength space observatory. It is designed to observe various astronomical objects in different wavelengths, such as X-rays, ultraviolet, and optical bands, providing valuable data for scientific research and astrophysics. Chandrayaan series. The Chandrayaan missions are aimed at exploring the moon. Chandrayaan-1 2008 made significant contributions by discovering water molecules on the lunar surface, while Chandrayaan-2 2019 aimed to explore the lunar south pole, though its lander faced challenges. Mangalyaan Mars orbiter mission. In 2013, India's Mangalyaan made India the first Asian country to reach Mars and the fourth in the world. The mission success demonstrated Israel's capabilities in interplanetary exploration with an efficient budget. These satellite programs are integral to India's development, contributing to telecommunications, scientific exploration, weather forecasting, disaster management, and national security. 2. DRDO Defense Research and Development Organization vision, mission, and activities. The Defense Research and Development Organization (DRDO) is India's premier agency for defense technology development, tasked with making India self-reliant in defense technologies. Established in 1958, DRDO is involved in the development of a wide range of defense systems, including satellites, missiles, radar systems, and more. Vision of DRDO. The vision of DRDO is to empower India with cutting-edge defense technologies and provide the Indian armed forces with advanced systems and equipment for enhanced operational effectiveness. Mission of DRDO. DRDO's mission is to develop world-class technologies for India's defense sector and facilitate self-reliance in critical defense technologies. Its focus is on supporting the armed forces in achieving technological superiority, enhancing national security, and maintaining a strategic edge in global defense. Key objectives. To indigenously design and develop technologies and systems for defense forces, minimizing reliance on foreign suppliers. To develop systems for electronic warfare, missile defense, aviation, nuclear, biological, and chemical defense, and space technology. To provide scientific support and innovation in defense systems and technologies. 3. DRDO's activities in space technology. DRDO's contribution to space technology primarily focuses on military applications, including satellite communication, reconnaissance, navigation, and missile guidance systems. The defense-oriented satellite programs developed by DRDO contribute to enhancing India's defense capabilities and space dominance. Key space-related activities of DRDO. GSAT Geosynchronous Satellite System. DRDO has worked closely with ISRO in the development of GSAT satellites for secure satellite communication. These satellites play a critical role in military communication, especially during conflict situations, by ensuring secure and reliable connectivity. Cartosat series military applications. While the Cartosat satellites are used for civilian purposes, DRDO also uses high-resolution images from these satellites for military intelligence and surveillance. These images are valuable for tactical operations, reconnaissance, and border monitoring. Navigation with Indian constellation. DRDO plays a significant role in the development and enhancement of NAVIC, India's indigenous navigation system. It has applications for both military and civilian use, including providing precise location data for military operations, missile guidance, and other defense-related activities. Space-based early warning systems. DRDO is also involved in developing space-based systems for early warning and surveillance, crucial for monitoring missile launches and detecting threats in the form of ballistic missiles or other projectiles. The system aids in the timely detection of attacks and provides actionable intelligence for defense operations. Advanced communication systems for the military. DRDO has developed secure communication systems for the military, using satellite communication technologies to ensure that India's armed forces can maintain communication even during wartime or in hostile environments. 4. DRDO's development of satellite systems for defense. DRDO has also initiated specific defense-oriented satellite systems for enhancing the military's operational capabilities. RISAT radar imaging satellite. DRDO has developed and utilized RISAT for military surveillance. This radar imaging satellite allows India's defense forces to conduct reconnaissance missions, surveillance, and monitoring under all weather conditions and during both day and night. The system's radar imaging capabilities are useful for defense applications like border surveillance and tracking moving objects. Indigenous satellite systems for missile guidance. DRDO has developed missile guidance systems that rely on satellites for accurate targeting and navigation. DRDO has developed missile guidance systems that rely on satellites for accurate targeting and navigation. These systems ensure that Indian missiles, such as Omni and Prithvi, can reach their targets with high precision. Space-based missile defense. DRDO is working on space-based missile defense systems that can detect and neutralize incoming threats, such as ballistic missiles, using satellite-based technologies. These systems are expected to play a vital role in safeguarding India's national security. Previous year questions. Discuss the role of DRDO in enhancing India's defense capabilities, with special emphasis on its satellite programs and space technology. CAS Means 2021. Answer. DRDO has contributed significantly to India's defense through satellite technology, particularly in secure communications, reconnaissance, and missile guidance. The development of RISAT for surveillance, navigation, and collaboration with ISRO for GSAT satellites are vital in strengthening India's defense capabilities. Explain the importance of satellite systems for India's defense sector and the role played by DRDO in developing these systems. CAS Prelims 2020. Answer. Satellite systems like RISAT, NAVIC, and GSAT are crucial for India's defense sector, providing real-time surveillance, secure communication, and precise navigation. DRDO's involvement in the development of these technologies has enabled India to enhance its defense preparedness and autonomy in space-related defense capabilities. This lecture provides a comprehensive overview of DRDO's activities and its collaboration with ISRO in space technology. Let me know if you'd like further elaboration on the next topic. You said. Energy requirement and efficiency. India's existing energy needs and deficit. India's energy resources independence. Renewable and non-renewable energy resources. ChatGPT said. Here's a detailed lecture note on energy requirement and efficiency, focusing on India's existing energy needs and deficit. India's energy resources independence and renewable and non-renewable energy resources. Tailored for the CAS officer junior time scale training stream 1 exam. Energy requirement and efficiency. India's existing energy needs and deficit. Energy resources independence. Renewable and non-renewable energy resources 1. India's existing energy needs and deficit. India's energy requirements have grown rapidly due to the country's large population, expanding economy, urbanization, and industrialization. As a developing country, India's energy consumption has been increasing at a fast pace to support economic activities and improve living standards. However, the country faces significant challenges in meeting these energy needs, resulting in an energy deficit. Current energy demand. India is the third largest consumer of energy in the world, after China and the United States. The demand for energy is driven by industrialization and economic growth, increased demand for energy to fuel industries such as manufacturing, steel, cement, textiles, and chemicals. Urbanization. The rapid growth of urban areas has resulted in higher energy consumption for transportation, residential use, and commercial activities. Agriculture. Energy requirements for irrigation, mechanized farming, and food processing are also growing. Energy deficit. India has long faced an energy deficit, where demand for energy exceeds the available supply. The gap between demand and supply of electricity is a significant concern, especially in the context of ensuring equitable access to energy across urban and rural areas. According to the Ministry of Power, India faces periodic power shortages and heat deficits due to limited domestic production of energy resources like coal, natural gas, and crude oil. A lack of infrastructure for energy generation, transmission, and distribution. Dependence on imported energy for meeting the growing demand. The energy deficit in India can also be attributed to inefficiencies in energy use, outdated technology, and inadequate infrastructure. Efforts to bridge the energy gap include expanding power generation capacity, increasing the share of renewable energy, and improving energy efficiency. 2. India's energy resources independence. India's energy resources can be broadly classified into renewable and non-renewable resources. The country is rich in certain types of energy resources, but also heavily dependent on imports to meet its energy demands. Non-renewable energy resources. Non-renewable resources, primarily fossil fuels, form a major source of energy in India. These include coal. India is the third largest producer and consumer of coal in the world. Coal accounts for around 55-60% of India's total energy consumption and is primarily used for electricity generation and industrial purposes. However, coal is a non-renewable resource and a major contributor to environmental pollution. Petroleum. India is the fourth largest importer of crude oil globally. Petroleum products like diesel, petrol, and natural gas are essential for the transportation, industrial, and residential sectors. Despite significant reserves, India remains heavily dependent on imports to meet its oil needs. Natural gas. Natural gas is an important source of energy in India, used for electricity generation, industrial heating, and as an alternative fuel for vehicles. While India has substantial natural gas reserves, it still relies heavily on imports, especially liquefied natural gas (LNG). Renewable energy resources. India is investing heavily in renewable energy resources as part of its effort to transition towards a more sustainable energy future. These include solar energy. India has immense potential for solar power, with abundant sunlight throughout the year. The government has set ambitious targets for solar power generation, and India has become one of the world's largest markets for solar energy. Solar power can be harnessed through photovoltaic PV panels and solar thermal systems. India's national solar mission aims to install 100 gigawatts of solar power capacity by 2022. Several states like Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Tamil Nadu have become hubs for solar power generation due to favorable weather conditions and large-scale solar parks. Wind energy. India is also a leader in wind energy generation. The Tamil Nadu coast, Gujarat, and Maharashtra have favorable wind conditions for generating power through wind turbines. The country ranks among the top 5 nations globally in terms of installed wind energy capacity. The national wind solar hybrid policy has been launched to increase the combined capacity of wind and solar energy. Hydropower. India has significant hydropower potential, with several rivers systems suitable for dam construction and electricity generation. Hydropower accounts for approximately 12-15% of India's total energy generation. Key hydropower projects include those on Narmada, Baphar and Terry dams. However, environmental concerns and displacement issues around large dam construction pose challenges to the further expansion of hydropower. Biomass. Biomass, including agricultural residue, animal waste, and organic matter, is another renewable resource used in India for energy generation. It is primarily used in rural areas for cooking and heating, while industrial biomass power plants are emerging as an alternative energy source. Geothermal and tidal energy. India's potential for geothermal and tidal energy is largely untapped. Some regions, especially in the Ladakh and Himalayan belt, show promise for geothermal energy development. Similarly, coastal areas have potential for tidal energy, but there is limited infrastructure to exploit these resources. Energy dependence. India's energy dependence on foreign imports is a significant issue, especially in the case of petroleum, natural gas, and coal. India imports over 80% of its crude oil and 40-50% of its natural gas requirements, making the country vulnerable to international market fluctuations and geopolitical tensions. The government has been working to diversify energy sources and reduce dependence on imports by promoting renewable energy, increasing the share of renewable energy in the energy mix, particularly solar, wind, and hydropower. Increasing domestic energy production, expanding coal, oil, and gas exploration within the country. Improving energy efficiency, implementing policies and technologies to reduce energy wastage and promote conservation. 3. Renewable and non-renewable energy resources. Non-renewable energy resources. Coal. India has vast coal reserves, primarily in Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, and Odisha, but coal is a major source of pollution. Coal is used predominantly for electricity generation and industrial applications. The country's dependence on coal makes it a significant challenge for India in terms of meeting climate goals. Natural gas. India has domestic natural gas reserves in the Krishna Godavari Basin in the Assam region, but imports a large amount of liquefied natural gas (LNG) to meet its needs. Natural gas is used for power generation, cooking, and as a fuel in the transportation sector. Petroleum. India relies heavily on petroleum imports for its fuel needs. It has large refineries with limited crude oil reserves, making it vulnerable to global price volatility. Renewable energy resources. Solar power. India has vast potential for solar energy, particularly in states like Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Maharashtra, with an average of 370 days per year. The government has initiated several large-scale solar projects, including the Rural Alternative Solar Park and Kadada Solar Park. Wind energy. India has a well-established wind energy sector, with Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, and Maharashtra as leading states. The government is promoting wind solar hybrid projects to enhance efficiency and reliability. Hydropower. Hydropower is an important renewable resource, with several projects complete. Hydropower is an important renewable resource, with several projects completed and many more in the pipeline. The country has a potential capacity of around 150 gigawatts from hydropower, though the pace of new projects has slowed due to environmental and social concerns. Biomass. India uses biomass, such as crop residues and animal waste, for energy generation. This is especially important in rural areas where biomass serves as a key source of cooking and heating energy. Previous year questions. Discuss India's current energy scenario, its dependence on non-renewable resources, and the role of renewable energy in meeting future energy needs. Cast Mains 2021. Answer. India's energy consumption is increasing due to its growing population and economy. While it relies heavily on non-renewable resources like coal, petroleum, and natural gas, renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and biomass are gaining importance. The government is focusing on increasing renewable energy capacity to reduce dependence on imports and address climate change concerns. Explain the energy deficit in India and efforts being made to bridge the gap between energy demand and supply. Cast Freelands 2020. Answer. India faces an energy deficit due to limited domestic resources, inefficiencies in energy distribution, and an increasing demand for electricity. The government is addressing the gap by investing in renewable energy, enhancing energy efficiency, and expanding power generation infrastructure to ensure reliable and sustainable energy supply. This lecture provides an in-depth analysis of India's energy requirements and strategies to address the energy deficit through efficient use of both renewable and non-renewable resources. Let me know if you'd like further elaboration or the next topic to prepare. You said, energy policy of India, government policies and programs, energy security and nuclear policy of India. ChatGPT said. Here's a detailed lecture note on India's energy policy, focusing on government policies and programs, energy security, and nuclear policy, tailored for the CAS officer junior time scale training stream 1 exam. Energy policy of India, government policies and programs, energy security, and nuclear policy of India 1. Energy policy of India, government policies and programs. India's energy policy has been shaped by the need to provide affordable and reliable energy to its growing population, support its industrialization, and promote environmental sustainability. The government has implemented various policies and programs to address the challenges of energy production, distribution, and consumption. These policies aim at reducing dependence on non-renewable resources, increasing energy efficiency, and boosting the use of renewable energy. Key government policies and programs. National Energy Policy Draft. The National Energy Policy, drafted in 2017, aims to address India's energy needs comprehensively, focusing on energy access, affordability, sustainability, and energy security. It seeks to promote clean energy technologies such as solar, wind, and bioenergy. Enhance energy efficiency across sectors. Ensure energy access for all, especially rural areas, through affordable electricity and clean cooking solutions. Enhance energy security by reducing dependence on energy imports. Electricity Act, 2003. This act was implemented to encourage private participation in the electricity sector and create a competitive environment. It provides a framework for rural electrification, ensuring power supply to remote and rural areas. Promoting competition in electricity generation and distribution. Improve tariff structures and incentives for energy conservation. National Solar Mission, NSM. The National Solar Mission aims to position India as a global leader in solar energy. It seeks to achieve 100 gigawatts of solar power capacity by 2022, significantly contributing to India's renewable energy targets. Establishing solar parks, solar rooftops, and solar irrigation systems. Encouraging private investment and technology innovation in the solar energy sector. National Wind Solar Hybrid Policy. The National Wind Solar Hybrid Policy promotes the combined use of wind and solar energy resources to maximize power generation efficiency. The policy aims to reduce the intermittency of renewable energy generation. Improve the overall performance of the renewable energy sector. Facilitate the development of wind solar hybrid plants. Perform, achieve, and trade PAC scheme. The PAC scheme aims to improve energy efficiency in industrial sectors. Under the scheme, energy-intensive industries are given energy saving targets. Industries that exceed these targets earn energy saving certificates and trade them with others. Ujjwala Yojana. The Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana (PMUY) was launched to provide LPG connections for households, especially in rural areas. The scheme aims to reduce dependence on traditional biomass fuels like firewood for cooking and improve health and environmental outcomes. Smart Grid Mission. The Smart Grid Mission aims to modernize India's electricity grid to ensure reliable power distribution, better grid management, and integration of renewable energy sources. It emphasizes advanced metering and automated control systems. Improved efficiency and reliability of electricity distribution. Integration of solar and wind power with the grid. Adel Mission for rejuvenation and urban transformation. EMRU focuses on urban infrastructure development, including energy efficiency in urban areas. It aims to provide clean and renewable energy solutions for urban spaces. Promote smart city solutions integrating energy efficient technologies. Enhance energy accessibility and sustainability. 2. Energy security. Energy security refers to a nation's ability to meet its energy needs reliably and affordably. For India, ensuring energy security is a top priority due to the country's dependence on energy imports, growing energy demand, and the need for sustainable development. Challenges to energy security. Dependence on imported energy. India imports around 80% of its crude oil, making it vulnerable to global market fluctuations and geopolitical tensions. Limited domestic reserves. India has limited natural gas and coal reserves compared to its energy consumption needs. Energy access and affordability. Despite progress, many rural areas still lack reliable access to electricity, and energy poverty is prevalent. Environmental concerns. India's reliance on coal and other non-renewable sources for energy production contributes to air pollution and climate change. Government measures for energy security. Diversification of energy sources. India is focusing on increasing the share of renewable energy in its energy mix to reduce dependency on fossil fuels. Programs like the National Solar Mission and Wind Energy Policy are part of this strategy. Strategic Petroleum Reserves (SPR). The government has established strategic reserves of crude oil to ensure energy security during supply disruptions. The Indian Strategic Petroleum Reserve Limited (ISPRL) stores crude oil underground facilities in places like Visakhapatnam and Mangalore. Energy efficiency programs. The Perform, Achieve, and Trade PAC scheme and energy conservation building code (ECDC) are designed to reduce energy consumption in industries and buildings. International energy cooperation. India is strengthening its energy security through international cooperation in the energy sector. This includes partnerships for oil and gas exploration and trade agreements with countries like Iran, Saudi Arabia, and Russia. Electric mobility. The government's push for electric vehicles (EVs) is part of the strategy to reduce dependence on oil imports. The famed faster adoption and manufacturing of hybrid and electric vehicles scheme supports EV adoption in India. 3. Nuclear policy of India. India's nuclear policy is shaped by its desire to ensure energy security, support civilian nuclear energy development, and maintain its defense capabilities. Nuclear energy plays a critical role in India's energy mix, especially in reducing dependence on fossil fuels and addressing growing energy demand. India's nuclear policy goals. Energy independence. India aims to reduce its reliance on imported oil and natural gas by expanding its nuclear energy capacity. Nuclear power is seen as a key option for meeting long-term energy needs while minimizing environmental impacts. Safety and sustainability. India's nuclear policy emphasizes the need for safe, secure, and sustainable nuclear energy. The government has established stringent safety standards and regulatory frameworks to ensure the safe use of nuclear power. Non-proliferation and peaceful use. India's nuclear policy emphasizes the peaceful use of nuclear energy and adherence to non-proliferation norms. India is not a signatory to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty (NPT), but adheres to its own set of regulations on the peaceful use of nuclear technology. Key elements of India's nuclear policy. Civil nuclear energy program. India has a long-standing program for the development of civilian nuclear energy. The Nuclear Power Corporation of India (NPCIL) is responsible for the construction and operation of nuclear power plants in the country. India's nuclear plants are spread across various states, with notable facilities including Kulam, Tarapur, and Rawalpindi. India's nuclear energy capacity is set to increase from the current capacity of about 6,000 megawatts to 20,000 megawatts by 2030, with several new plants under construction and planning. International cooperation. India has entered into several civil nuclear cooperation agreements with countries like the United States, France, Russia, and Canada. These agreements help India secure access to nuclear fuel and technology while promoting its nuclear power development. The U.S.-India Civil Nuclear Agreement 2008 is a landmark deal that allows India to access nuclear fuel and technology from international suppliers despite India's non-signatory status to the NPT. Strategic Nuclear Program. India maintains a credible minimum deterrent in the form of its nuclear weapons program. The country follows a policy of no first use (NFU), stating that it will only use nuclear weapons in retaliation to a nuclear attack. Thorium-based nuclear power. India is investing in thorium-based nuclear reactors due to the country's significant reserves of thorium, which is considered safer and more sustainable alternative to uranium. The Advanced Heavy Water Reactor (AHWR) is being developed to harness thorium for nuclear energy. Previous year questions. Explain India's energy security challenges and the role of renewable energy in addressing these challenges. Cast Mains 2021. Answer. India faces energy security challenges due to its heavy reliance on energy imports, especially crude oil and natural gas. To address this, India has promoted renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and biomass, aiming to increase energy independence, reduce environmental impacts, and ensure a sustainable energy future. Discuss India's nuclear policy and its objectives in the context of energy security and non-proliferation. Cast Freelands 2020. Answer. India's nuclear policy aims to enhance energy security through the development of civilian nuclear energy while adhering to non-proliferation principles. The country has expanded its nuclear energy capacity and entered into international agreements for nuclear cooperation while maintaining a credible minimum deterrent for defense purposes. This lecture provides a comprehensive analysis of India's energy policy, energy security, and nuclear policy. Let me know if you'd like further elaboration on the next topic. You said. Environmental science. Issues and concerns related to environment, its legal aspects, policies and treaties for the protection of the environment at the national and international level. ChatGPT said. Here's a detailed lecture note on environmental science, focusing on issues and concerns related to the environment, its legal aspects, policies, and treaties for the protection of the environment at both the national and international levels, tailored specifically for the CAS officer, junior time scale trainee stream 1 exam. Environmental science. Issues and concerns related to environment, legal aspects, policies, and treaties for protection of the environment. 1. Issues and concerns related to environment. The environment is a complex and interdependent system consisting of air, water, land, and living organisms, and its degradation has become one of the most critical challenges faced by humanity. Environmental issues are caused by both natural processes and human activities, and their impacts are felt on a global scale. Key environmental issues. Climate change. One of the most pressing global environmental issues is climate change, which is primarily driven by the increase in greenhouse gases GHGs like carbon dioxide, CO2, and methane CH4 from activities such as deforestation, burning fossil fuels, and industrial processes. Climate change leads to global warming, rising sea levels, extreme weather patterns, and the destruction of ecosystems. Air pollution. Air pollution is a major environmental issue that affects human health, ecosystems, and the planet. It is caused by the release of pollutants from industrial activities, transportation, and household practices. Harmful pollutants like particulate matter PM2.5, nitrogen oxides, NOx, and sulfur dioxide, SO2 can lead to respiratory diseases, acid rain, and smog. Water pollution. Water pollution occurs when harmful substances like chemicals, sewage, and industrial waste are discharged into water bodies, making them unsafe for consumption and damaging aquatic ecosystems. This can lead to diseases, loss of biodiversity, and reduced availability of clean water. Deforestation and land degradation. Deforestation, caused by activities like illegal logging, agriculture expansion, and urbanization, leads to loss of biodiversity, destruction of carbon sinks, and increased soil erosion. Land degradation, including desertification and soil erosion, reduces the land's ability to support agriculture and affects livelihoods. Biodiversity loss. The loss of biodiversity due to habitat destruction, overexploitation of natural resources, pollution, and climate change threatens the survival of many species and ecosystems. Biodiversity is essential for maintaining ecological balance and providing ecosystem services like pollination and water purification. Waste management. The growing problem of solid waste management, especially plastic waste, poses significant environmental and health risks. Improper disposal of waste leads to soil and water contamination and contributes to the growing environmental crisis. Overexploitation of resources. The excessive consumption of natural resources such as water, minerals, fossil fuels, and forest products leads to depletion and threatens the sustainability of ecosystems and future generations. 2. Legal aspects of environmental protection. Environmental laws are enacted to regulate activities that impact the environment and ensure sustainable development. These laws serve to control pollution, preserve natural resources, and promote environmental justice. Key environmental laws in India. The Environment Protection Act, 1986. This is the umbrella legislation for environmental protection in India. It empowers the government to take measures to protect and improve the environment by regulating industrial emissions, disposal of hazardous waste, and chemical pollution. The act also lays down standards for air and water quality and mandates the preparation of environmental impact assessments (EIA) for large-scale projects. The Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act, 1974. This act aims to prevent and control water pollution. It provides for the establishment of pollution control boards at the central and state levels to regulate the discharge of pollutants into water bodies and monitor water quality. The Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act, 1981. This act focuses on reducing air pollution by setting standards for the quality of air, controlling industrial emissions, and reducing vehicular pollution. It also establishes air pollution control boards to monitor air quality. The Forest Conservation Act, 1980. This act restricts the diversion of forest lands for non-forestry purposes and mandates that forest clearances be obtained for any activity that leads to deforestation. The Wildlife Protection Act, 1972. This act aims to protect wildlife and its habitats. It provides for the creation of protected areas such as national parks and sanctuaries, regulates hunting, and penalizes offenses related to wildlife conservation. The National Green Tribunal (NGT), the NGT, established in 2010, is a specialized judicial body for resolving environmental disputes and enforcing environmental laws. It has been instrumental in delivering decisions on issues such as pollution control, forest conservation, and environmental restoration. The Hazardous Waste Management and Handling Rules, 2008. These rules regulate the generation, collection, storage, treatment, and disposal of hazardous waste to prevent environmental pollution and health hazards. 3. Policies for the protection of the environment. India's policies for environmental protection focus on promoting sustainable development, reducing pollution, and enhancing conservation efforts. Key environmental policies in India. National Environment Policy, 2006. The National Environment Policy (NEP) aims to achieve sustainable development through the integration of environmental concerns into economic and social development. It emphasizes conservation of natural resources, pollution control through effective regulatory mechanisms, promotion of cleaner technologies, public participation in environmental decision making. National Action Plan on Climate Change (NEPCC), 2008. The NAPC outlines India's strategy to address the impacts of climate change. It includes the national emissions, national solar mission, national mission on enhanced energy efficiency, national mission on sustainable habitat, national mission on sustainable agriculture, among others. Swachh Bharat Mission (SBM) launched in 2014. Environmental science. Issues and concerns related to environment, legal aspects, policies, and treaties for protection of the environment. 1. Issues and concerns related to environment. The environment is a complex and interdependent system consisting of air, water, land, and living organisms, and its degradation has become one of the most critical challenges faced by humanity. Environmental issues are caused by both natural processes and human activities, and their impacts are felt on a global scale. Key environmental issues. Climate change. One of the most pressing global environmental issues is climate change, which is primarily driven by the increase in greenhouse gases GHGs like carbon dioxide, CO2, and methane CH4 from activities such as deforestation, burning fossil fuels, and industrial processes. Climate change leads to global warming, rising sea levels, extreme weather patterns, and the destruction of ecosystems. Air pollution. Air pollution is a major environmental issue that affects human health, ecosystems, and the planet. It is caused by the release of pollutants from industrial activities, transportation, and household practices. Harmful pollutants like particulate matter PM2.5, nitrogen oxides, NOx, and sulfur dioxide, SO2 can lead to respiratory diseases, acid rain, and smog. Water pollution. Water pollution occurs when harmful substances like chemicals, sewage, and industrial waste are discharged into water bodies, making them unsafe for consumption and damaging aquatic ecosystems. This can lead to diseases, loss of biodiversity, and reduced availability of clean water. Deforestation and land degradation. Deforestation, caused by activities like illegal logging, agriculture expansion, and urbanization, leads to loss of biodiversity, destruction of carbon sinks, and increased soil erosion. Land degradation, including desertification and soil erosion, reduces the land's ability to support agriculture and affects livelihoods. Biodiversity loss. The loss of biodiversity due to habitat destruction, overexploitation of natural resources, pollution, and climate change threatens the survival of many species and ecosystems. Biodiversity is essential for maintaining ecological balance and providing ecosystem services like pollination and water purification. Waste management. The growing problem of solid waste management, especially plastic waste, poses significant environmental and health risks. Improper disposal of waste leads to soil and water contamination and contributes to the growing environmental crisis. Overexploitation of resources. The excessive consumption of natural resources such as water, minerals, fossil fuels, and forest products leads to depletion and threatens the sustainability of ecosystems and future generations. 2. Legal aspects of environmental protection. Environmental laws are enacted to regulate activities that impact the environment and ensure sustainable development. These laws serve to control pollution, preserve natural resources, and promote environmental justice. Key environmental laws in India. The Environment Protection Act, 1986. This is the umbrella legislation for environmental protection in India. It empowers the government to take measures to protect and improve the environment by regulating industrial emissions, disposal of hazardous waste, and chemical pollution. The act also lays down standards for air and water quality and mandates the preparation of environmental impact assessments (EIA) for large-scale projects. The Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act, 1974. This act aims to prevent and control water pollution. It provides for the establishment of pollution control boards at the central and state levels to regulate the discharge of pollutants into water bodies and monitor water quality. The Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act, 1981. This act focuses on reducing air pollution by setting standards for the quality of air, controlling industrial emissions, and reducing vehicular pollution. It also establishes air pollution control boards to monitor air quality. The Forest Conservation Act, 1980. This act restricts the diversion of forest lands for non-forestry purposes and mandates that forest clearances be obtained for any activity that could lead to deforestation. The Wildlife Protection Act, 1972. This act aims to protect wildlife and its habitats. It provides for the creation of protected areas such as national parks and sanctuaries, regulates hunting, and penalizes offenses related to wildlife conservation. The National Green Tribunal (NGT), the NGT, established in 2010, is a specialized judicial body for resolving environmental disputes and enforcing environmental laws. It has been instrumental in delivering decisions on issues such as pollution control, forest conservation, and environmental restoration. The Hazardous Waste Management and Handling Rules, 2008. These rules regulate the generation, collection, storage, treatment, and disposal of hazardous waste to prevent environmental pollution and health hazards. 3. Policies for the protection of the environment. India's policies for environmental protection focus on promoting sustainable development, reducing pollution, and enhancing conservation efforts. Key environmental policies in India. National Environment Policy, 2006.